yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a chunk of one of the breakfast breads. Maybe you're an apple. I can respect that personally. Turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know. Don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
I heard you and Jack had a disagreement.
Yeah, he says I keep things from him.
What are you going to do?
He loves the Nebraska Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year promotion. So I'll buy a Powerball with Power Play and Double Play ticket before August 14th, and I could be one of 15 winners of $1,000. I'll also be entered for a chance to win a trip to New York City for New Year's Eve and a chance at $1 million.
$1,000? That should make him happy.
Depends.
On what?
If I decide to on my one.
Powerball top prize odds, 1 in 292 million.
You play Lucky for life, don't you?
Yeah, love it. Chance to win $1,000 a day for the rest of my life.
How does it work?
Choose 6 numbers and buy a ticket.
What?
Check your numbers at nightly drawing to see.
Oh, well, slow down. You lost me there.
Choose 6 numbers.
6 numbers. Got it.
Check the drawing.
Whoa. How do you remember all?
Just lucky, I guess.
Lucky for life top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Direct you reclaim your house by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Picture a hot summer day, sun blazing in the fields as far as the eye can see. Now imagine you're a teenager making bang, all while enjoying the great outdoors. Welcome to Nats Detasseling Inc., where they're not afraid to sweat. This summer, join the Nats team for an unforgettable experience. Forge friendships, learn responsibility, and earn money. Visit notafraidtosweat.com now. Nats Detasseling, where hard work meets good times.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job for extra spending blisters? Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? Or a 14-year-old girl who signs up to every after-school activity, not to make friends, but just to get something to eat. Or a retiree who fell ill and had to choose
between getting medicine or groceries.
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew were hungry. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Bank Strong, and the Ad Council.
This is the Deep End with Nebraska diver Reagan Hinzig on 93.7 and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome to the Deep End on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm Reagan Hinzig. If you would like to see the live stream, is the live stream running?
Of course, the live stream's running.
Okay, you can't see it on the TV.
I know. We've had a couple network deals with one of our streams, but Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitch, and Twitter are all up and running.
Yeah, so if you want to see our faces, go check that out. And then if you want to call or text it, we have the Honda Lincoln hotline and the Sarah Hammond Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685.
So Reagan, I was not here last week. I was just telling you prior to the show that I'm experiencing some crazy stuff going on with my ears right now.
Mm-hmm.
I see what's crazy. So it's like these ear crystal things.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like, I never knew what vertigo was or like what it meant. And I now ask like people when I tell them about it, if they know what it is. And everybody's like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. So I felt like an idiot the last couple of weeks when I've been telling people like, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. Like, I don't know what's going on. They're like, oh, it sounds like you got something wrong with your vertigo, like your vertigo issue. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it's balance. And my balance is all off right now.
That's okay.
So
I don't know if it's actually okay, but that's okay.
I mean, I don't got pain. It doesn't hurt. But I think I'm gonna go see like one of the ear, nose, and throat doctors.
Yeah.
This next week because I need to get it fixed. I can't be getting dizzy just randomly.
Can you hear like you said the crystals are like loose?
No. I
Can
can't
you
hear
them?
anything. I can't. I don't hear anything. I got no symptoms other than I'll just randomly get a little dizzy.
That's scary when you're driving.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's happened. You know, it's like I'm nervous. Like, all right, when I'm dizzy, is my foot gonna give out? Like, am I gonna be able to tell my foot to brake?
I'd be worried about like the
steering wheel is fine.
Like just being like, oh, I'm dizzy. Let's veer off. The
Yeah,
road.
I mean, I hope that doesn't happen. Because like I'm in like this I don't want to say trance, but I'm just like in this like weird. All right, this is weird. Like I'm dizzy right now. Like, I just gotta focus a little harder than I usually do. Do you ever get those times where it's like you get to a destination and you're like, how did I get here safely? Because I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah, there are some times where you're like, was that like green that you just drove through?
Bingo, man. Yes, I mean, because that's what's crazy is like I'll get somewhere and I'll be like, I don't remember. You know, I don't remember like looking up to see if it was green, or
you just drove through.
You
Yeah,
just kind of drive.
or like you're like jamming to a song and you're just like, or it's like the first time you hear a song and you're going through an intersection and you're just like so heavy concentrating on the song that
Yeah, like you know, it's and I'm sure in the negative way, there's people concentrating on phones out there while they're driving. Probably don't do that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. 402-464-5685. Let us know if you know what we're talking about. Because like I just get there and I'm like, it's lucky that I'm lucky that no car was going through the intersection because I don't know if I would have noticed.
Or like you get home and you're like,
how did I get here safely?
Or you like come into consciousness or something and
Yes.
you're like, when did I get here?
Yes. I don't know how I don't know what that there's like weird medical terms for all that stuff. I don't know any of them.
I don't either.
But I just like vertigo. I had no clue. So anyway, all right. So I was not here last weekend. Reagan, the previous weekend, I know you don't want to talk about it again. Golf. You went golfing for the first time.
I did.
And there was supposed to be 4 of you guys.
Mhm.
And so I told you, I was like, with 4 people, you're not going to get paired up with randoms. Like, you're going to be on your own. It's going to be good. You won't get embarrassed because all your other friends know that you're not good, right? But you got paired up with random people because there was only 2 of you.
Yep.
And the round took about 4.5 hours, which is maybe on the slower side for 18 holes, but it's not like bad.
Okay.
It's not horrible. I played around earlier this year where the people in front of us made us go 6 hours. So
Gross.
6 hours is a long time. It's a very long time. And plus, I'm one of those people that like I don't like to go do something at like 11 a.m. and then it takes 6 hours and I look back and I'm like, where'd my day go?
Yeah. Are you one of those people when you like, let's say you have something at like 4 p.m.
Mhm.
Will you spend the whole day before like preparing for that one thing you have at 4 p.m.?
No.
Okay. I know some people that are like that.
Well, I don't know if I have stuff that's like important enough where I have to plan for things.
No, or it's like you have work at 4 p.m. So like
Uh-huh.
you won't get like you have to like spend all day thinking about how you have work at 4 p.m. and you can't do anything before.
Oh no. I just do my thing.
Okay.
I kind of just go with the flow, unfortunately, which sometimes probably gets me in trouble a little bit. But like, I don't know. I just, and this is one of my biggest flaws. I sit there. I do not plan. Like, I think this is also just a guy thing. I don't plan times. So like tonight, like I think like we're going to a winery tonight, and like it has been the plans for like 3 weeks to go to a winery.
Mhm.
I don't know what time we're going, but I'm also like not worried about it. Like we'll worry about it like 4 p.m. What time we want to go tonight? I don't know, 6:15. Does that work for you guys? Yeah, it works for us. Cool. Like that's and it I'm sure it bothers. I mean,
That
I'm
would
sure
stress me out.
it bothers people, but and that's where I feel like I mean even on like vacations. I mean, yeah, there's like a rough itinerary, but I think the people that plan from like start to finish
Okay, I don't do that.
is stressful.
I don't do that, but I'll be like, all right, we have a ballpark idea of time that we're supposed to be here and stuff like that. And I'll have like
Yeah.
certain things throughout the day where I'm like, okay, we scheduled this, we have to be there at like noon.
See, and that's what's crazy is like if it's something like, all right, yeah, we like we planned to go somewhere, but if it doesn't happen, like it doesn't happen.
Okay, but what if like let's say you're on vacation and you're going on a boat and you have to be there
Uh-huh.
at 12. I'll be like, we have to leave at
Oh
11:30.
well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Nyla on the text line says guys don't plan; they just say, "Hey, let's go somewhere when something comes up at a time at a random time, women strategically plan out every detail. That's how I feel. And that, like, I see I always see the TikToks also where it's like the whole like beige flag thing is going on right now,
Yeah.
which is weird. And it's like, yeah, my guy's beige flag is that he never asks like follow-up questions. And I like that's 100% mine. Like people will say, "Oh, what happened with your friend?" I'd be like, "I don't know." Like he didn't ask me. Like I don't know. I didn't care.
So okay,
I just am like also if they want me to know, they'll tell me.
okay. Is a beige flag just like something that's like neutral about the person?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would assume so.
I'm like it's in the middle of red and green.
Well, yeah, it's like not a good thing, but it's not necessarily like a reason to break up with them.
Okay.
I think it's like something that you would want to change. I don't know. Like I just never ask, but I relate to that on like a whole new level because like I sit there and I'm like I don't ever ask follow-up questions on that stuff because it's also like I don't know how to ask that.
What
But
do
I
you
think
mean
that's
you
also
don't
a
know how to
guy
ask
thing.
that? Like, let's say, "Hey, let's go to dinner." Okay, cool. What time? That's a follow-up question.
See, my question is more not what time, it's where do you want to go?
Okay.
It's like where do you want to go? And then we'll decide on like a sports bar. And they're like, all right, cool. Well, I'll text you Saturday afternoon with we'll text, we'll be in touch.
Okay.
Like that's it. It's like I'm supposed to go to the winery with my parents tonight. And I left the house where I was talking to my mom today, and I was like, all right, yeah, we'll be in touch later today. And I'm sure like internally that kills her. But I'm like, also, I don't know what time. I don't know what time is the desired time to go to a winery. I have no clue. I'm just like, yeah, we'll be in touch. I'm sure it kills them. I'm sure it does. But if I'm not the person to give a time, like just tell me where I need to be and when I need to be there.
Will you be there on time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just tell me when I need to be there and where I need to be. I need 5 minutes to get dressed, get ready. That's all that's all it takes. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
man,
I
I
don't need anything
wish.
else.
I
Yeah,
wish it
see,
took
here we
5
go.
minutes to
Right
get ready.
here. See, Nyla says, you talking about plans and no time set or anything. That drives me nuts. Here we are. I just, I'm not late. I don't go late.
Okay, maybe girls need to plan because it takes us longer than 5 minutes to get ready.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, still, how long on an average day does it take you to get ready?
Like for school?
Okay.
Or like
no,
if
no,
I
no.
have like a nice
If you have
thing.
a plan. If you have plans.
Probably like half an hour.
Okay, see, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's I feel like sometimes I have to be very careful here. If it takes like longer than an hour, then we're like approaching like, all right, you don't need to do that much.
If I need to take a shower, it'll be longer because I have to dry my hair and stuff.
Yeah, see, I don't understand that concept. I never understand like the whole why air dry it when you got the blow dryer.
I mean, I'm air drying my hair right now.
I never understand the concept. Like, if you can blow dry it, why not just use the hair dryer?
What do you mean?
Are there benefits to air drying instead of blow
Air
drying?
drying doesn't do heat damage on your hair.
Okay.
But blow drying,
They
if
got
you
the cool setting. They got the cool.
yeah, but that takes longer.
Well,
But then if like let's say you have curly hair, you have
Okay.
to blow dry your hair once you get out of the shower because it'll blow dry semi straight and then you straighten it after.
Gotcha. You
So
have curly hair?
I do not have curly hair. I have pin straight hair.
You wish you had curly hair?
Sometimes, yeah.
I wish I had more hair. No, I don't. That's a lie. This is too long for me already. I already scheduled a haircut. If you're on the stream, I get a haircut Tuesday. It's not very long. Like this is not long at all. My problem is that on the sides it looks like a lion when I grow up my hair because it never lays down nicely. It's been one of my biggest issues my entire life.
So are you just in like an awkward stage of the hair? So why don't you just like keep
No.
growing it out
Okay, I'm
until
not
it
in an
gets
awkward
to your
stage. I am not. It's not. Now here's the thing. I'll be honest. It's not thinning. It's not like patchy. It's not like coming out in clumps. Like we're good. My dad is like bald though, and
Is your mom's dad?
no, my mom's dad had a thick head of hair,
So you'll have a full
so
head
I'll
of
be
hair.
okay.
Yeah.
But I have said like if I start losing it, then I'm just shaving it all off. I'm not gonna be one of those like tries to hold on for
I
dear
think my
life.
dad was one of those.
Really?
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shave it off. I think I need to keep the facial hair my entire life. Number one. Number two, I just like clean and simple. I used to get buzz cuts and military cuts, and then when my face got a little fatter, it just didn't look very good. So because it looked like not proportional. So we have to actually get it like cut nice.
So do you go to a barber?
Oh yeah.
How often do you get it cut?
Now I used to try to go like every 2 weeks. That's what I used to do. I used to go every 2 weeks, and now I go about once a month.
Okay.
If I could, if I always say this, if money was like not an issue, or like I didn't have to, like worry about it. And if my barber was a little cheaper, I would go once a week.
I feel like guys get haircuts more often than girls.
Absolutely.
Because technically, we're all supposed to get haircuts every 6 weeks. But like, if you have long hair, unless you have really straggly ends, like you don't notice.
And like that's the thing is like girls have to deal with split ends and all that. We don't obviously. So unless you're like a guy with long hair, I don't know. I would. There's something about perfect lines in my hair, in my head, that just I love. I love the clean cut. Just it makes you feel like you're put together. You're like, yeah, I got something going on.
Have you ever gotten one of those like zigzag lines going through your hair?
The only thing I've ever done is when I was playing youth baseball before our nationals tournament, I got a mohawk. But
nice.
I didn't have long hair, so it was just shaved everywhere and then just a strand of hair down the middle.
So
and I went to the College of Hair Design, and it was like $5, and it was a $5 haircut job. So it was a little disappointing.
So the athletes at my school, if they made it to state, they wouldn't shave it or go into a mohawk. They'd dye their hair blonde.
See,
like very badly dye their hair blonde.
And like, do you know Omaha Skutt? You know the high school Omaha Skutt? Okay. So what they'll do the boys basketball team, if they ever make it to state, they'll all get like white the tips.
The frosted tips.
Frosted tips. I wanted to say French tips. I knew that was not
nails.
Right. Yeah, I knew that was incorrect. The frosted tips. And I would never have the hair for that. I imagine me with frosted tips.
I'm trying to.
It's horrible. I would never want to. I'd be like, let's just shave it. But now I'm at this part where I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna grow back like it is now. So I don't want to shave it. Because there's a concern. Because like since I wore so many hats throughout my young years and my high school time for baseball, like it's definitely like getting pushed back. And every time the barber goes in there, shout out to Mike. Every time he goes, he trims it up with a straight edge razor, and he's just like, I'm just like, man, they're really far back this time. They're going farther and farther back every day. Every time I go, yeah, it's just disappointing.
At least you made it through high school without the hair receding that bad.
Yeah, well, no, in high school it was fine. I think honestly, it was when I got to college, like sophomore year of college, because I look back at freshman year and it was like perfect.
There are a couple people from my high school that started balding in like 7th grade.
Yikes. Yeah. I like I said, if that was the case, I'm just my dad told me he lost his hair. He started losing it when he was like 19. And then I got past 19, obviously, and I was like, well, I'm in the clear for right now. You're telling me I'm going bald?
No, I'm not telling you you're going bald, but like I feel like you never know. You never notice your hairline going back like a little bit. You only notice when it's like
when it's all the way back.
Back
Have you seen like Seinfeld's and George Costanza? Do you watch Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Yeah, George Costanza. Great movie. Great show. I watch it so often. I have made the horrible decision to start watching a reality TV show.
What's it called?
It's only available on Peacock.
What's it called?
It's called Love Island.
I love Love Island.
Have you watched it?
Oh yeah, but only the British version.
Oh, see, I'm only watching the USA version.
The USA version is so much worse than the British version.
What makes it? We need to talk about this after. Let's go to send us to break, Reagan.
Okay. Well, if you want to hear us talk about Love Island, come back after the break. We'll be right back.
Our lives only have so much time, but if you smoke, you have less. Yours could be 10 years shorter, and the have is often films. Shortness of asthma, COPD, and cancer. But the minute you quit, your body starts healing.
Get Tobacco Quit Line. 1-800-QUIT-NOW. 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at fatstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Fats to Rats for a rodent-free living space.
If you cross someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job
spending money to help feed his little sisters?
or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? Or a 14-year-old girl who signs up to every after-school activity, not to make friends, but just to get something to eat? Or a retiree who fell ill and had to choose
between getting medicine or groceries?
I'm one in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. You pass every day, but never knew were hungry. I am hungered in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungeredInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
It's less than 1 month until the Guardians of Freedom Air Show comes to Lincoln's Air Park on August 26th and 27th. The show can't happen without the efforts of volunteers, and they need your help. This is a great opportunity to raise money for civic clubs, student organizations, club sports, and others who want to be close to the high-flying action. For more details on how to volunteer at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show, visit LincolnAirShow.com.
At Ascend Aesthetics, they understand that you want results and you want them back. That's why they've Fast Botone program clinically proven to shed extra fat, boost muscle mass, and tighten skin without having to spend hours at the gym. Reveal your lean physique, ignite testosterone levels, and boost your energy with personalized plans tailored to your goals. Learn more at slimdowne.com or call 402-480-6680. Ascend Aesthetics, where transformation begins.
If you're Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire 402-560-6117.
America's been around since 1776. That's nothing. America's still just learning how to party. The Irish? The Irish have been doing it for thousands of years. Party the Irish way at McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket. They've got your favorite Irish beers on tap, along with all the locals and domestics. Plus great house cocktails, a huge selection of Irish whiskey, and the best Irish pub food in town. See the full menu and list of specials online at McKinney'sPub.com, or just head down there. McKinney's Irish Pub at 7th and P in the Haymarket.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer, and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the Shuffleboard Corner. Come on Sundays for Open House League all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Shake off the start to the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse a wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences. cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Moat Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, with early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, then pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Back to the deep end with Reagan and Madison on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, back to you on 93.7. If you would like to watch the live stream, we have it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter right now, right? And then if you would like to call or text in, we have the Heart of Lincoln line and the Starter Hammond Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685.
Holy smokes. What a bombshell. That's like all I'm in love with. Anyway.
A hot new bombshell.
Okay, so we're talking about reality TV. All right, it's not all just sports radio. And I do want to ask your thoughts on. Did you hear about like conference realignment stuff over the weekend or over the week?
Like adding
Washington, Oregon, right? Well, now like USC, UCLA is going to be in the Big Ten. Yeah. Let's talk about this first. Actually, travel.
Yeah.
Right. As a D1 athlete or former D1 athlete as yourself, talk about the travel because that's like been such a with a lot of like. Just outsiders believe like they think that they're gonna have to travel so much farther now, which is true.
Can I tell you what happened?
Yes.
So we had a 2-day dual meet at Rutgers.
Okay.
And it started at like 5, so we had to get there at like 3 to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
We left at 3 a.m. that morning
because you guys bus.
Yeah, well, we flew to Rutgers.
You flew to Rutgers
because we had to fly to Rutgers.
Yeah, of course.
But we left at 3 that morning, and then we didn't perform well because we left at 3 that morning, and we were on a plane. Our flights got delayed, and so we didn't get to the hotel until 2:30, and we had to leave at 2:45, and so we didn't do well the first day. And they were all like, "What's happening?" And we're all like, "We've been up since 2 a.m."
Yeah. Did you guys ever charter?
No.
That's where. And that's what I said earlier this week was like, no matter the sport, they got to be treated like the travel now with all the money that universities are going to be making from like TV media rights deal. Like they're going to be just from media rights deal. They're going to be making like over $70 million a year. Over just like through that, they got to get if in the time of like Rutgers to USC or Rutgers to now Washington, like you got to treat your soccer athletes the same as you treat your men's basketball athletes.
Mhm.
Like, because you have to, or unless you're gonna run the risk of not performing well, and it's like, why did we come out here?
Well, then there's also the thing that I immediately thought of was like, let's say it's football and it's Rutgers going to
Yeah.
UCLA or something like that. You're gonna have you can't be having a 6 p.m. kickoff time because that's 9 p.m. for the Rutgers kids.
Well, what's crazy is like, and with that, you got to give buffer days to adjust to time changes. Well, like you don't have to.
Maybe for bigger sports.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's crazy though, because like that's all just logistics that we don't even think about. But what should happen is that every sport gets there like a day before
Mhm.
and has time to adjust, can practice, can walk through whatever you want to call it, and then the next day, guess what? You're feeling okay.
Yeah.
But like, and also there's the student part. Because I mean, I know, like you got to do homework on the bus and on planes all the time.
Oh, you should have seen us after. So after our dual meet with Rutgers, we got to the airport like we probably had like an hour before we started boarding. Every single one of us was on our laptops or like writing notes, or one of us was like, I have to take a test, but I can't do that on the plane.
Yeah.
So we were like, better hurry up. So it was just like
I guess like how lenient are professors in that area?
I think it depends on the major. My major's not very lenient. Some of my professors were very like, I can't think of the word.
Accommodating?
Yes, thank you. And so they were like, "Hey, just let me know when you're gonna be gone. Like, you might miss a quiz that day, but like in this, you can't make up quizzes, so the other quizzes will count for more."
Gotcha.
And I'm like, "That's stressful."
Well, yeah.
But then some of them were like, "You're missing my class. I won't give you the notes." And I was like, "But I'm," or like there was
weird.
There was one class where, so it's called oral skills, and it's basically like you hear them play like a sequence of notes, and you have to like describe it.
Gotcha.
Without seeing it on the screen. So like it's
For
all
the
hearing.
for the people that don't know much about you, your major is
Music.
Gotcha.
And so we have 2 tests throughout the entire year, but we get 2 tries each test. And I was missing one of the first run of the exam because of Big Tens.
Yeah.
I think it was Big Tens. And the professor was like, "Well, if we make an excuse for you, we have to make an excuse for everybody. So you're just gonna have to deal with the second run of the exam." And I was like, "Dog."
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I guess I'm sure a really important piece of that whole thing is just like communication.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta have your things in order as a student athlete.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the beginning of the semester, our advisors are like to your professors, and they'll either email or
Gotcha.
print out like these are the days they're going to be missing.
Gotcha.
Talk to them the first or second day you see them. So I give them that, and
Yeah.
I email them.
Well, and that's the thing is unfortunate. I would assume that there's some athletes that don't that aren't on top of that might hurt this like outlook and perception of athletes missing class.
Yeah.
We got a question. How many athletes on the swim team traveled to Rutgers?
All of us.
All of you. Which was
we had a small team last year because
Okay.
I think we started out with 22. Divers count as half a person, so that'd move it down to 20.
That's sad.
It's like track and field athletes.
I don't know anything about track and field. Like, I don't know how the roster construction works.
So for Big Tens, we get a roster of 18. And so if we have 4 divers count as half a person, so we can have 4 divers count as 2 people, so we can bring 16 swimmers. But for Rutgers, this season we had a small team. Like I said, we started out with 22, and then we went down to like 19 because of medicals and stuff. So everybody could travel.
Gotcha. Why do divers count as half a person?
I don't know. We can still score the same amount of points.
That's weird.
But we count as half a person.
That's interesting. All right. Do you want to take a break here and then we can talk the reality TV stuff on the other side?
Sure.
Because I think we need to take a break so we can give a segment towards
reality TV,
which is so stupid. I cannot believe we're about to talk about this. But obviously I can't talk to like my coworkers about it during the week.
Yeah.
Because they don't know anything about it. And like this is my first time really like diving deep into reality TV, because normally I'll just find like a TV show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Have you heard of The Blacklist?
Yep.
I'm deep into The Blacklist right now. Like I just started season 6 and it's wild. Anyway, it's been out long enough I can say this. She just found out Raymond Reddington's not Raymond Reddington. It's a big deal.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so like I'm in the meat and potatoes of it, and that's not reality TV. But there's like this is like the first time that I've really like stayed consistent with watching reality TV, and it's so stupid that I want to ask somebody else that's in reality TV a couple of things.
Okay.
So let's talk about that.
All right. We'll be right back at 93.7
Alexa,
The Ticket.
play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza, one man.
Alexa, just stop judging me. Just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like your doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934 HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. You know, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
That was great. We're definitely coming back.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com.
Our lives only have so much time. But if you smoke, you have less. Your life can be 10 years shorter, and the time you do have is often filled with health problems. Shortness of breath, asthma, COPD, and cancer. But the minute you quit, your body starts healing.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association station.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential illumination and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences. With cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today. Located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info, or call 402-467-1627. Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer, and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on from best players in town, Shuffleboard Corner. Come on Sundays for Open House League all day starting at 11 a.m. And enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Kick off the start to the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day, 3 to 6 p.m. And you are always welcome to bring in your own. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services.
From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. Hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday, 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today. Our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese Beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
If your home water doesn't taste right, look right, or smell right, just call Bryant for the solution to your water problem. Call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that hometown feel when you walk in the front doors, choose Midwest. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get this of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. They offer tons of services: ceramic coating, window tinting, paintless demo repair, washes and details, bedline, body shop, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. See what Renew can do for you.
This is the former Husker and NFL linebacker Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Back to the deep end with Reagan and Madison on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. Welcome to the reality TV segment of the Deep End on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm Reagan Nancy. If you would like to see the live stream, we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And if you would like to call or text in, we have the Honda of Lincoln hotline and the Starter Hammond Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685.
And you're going to want to text in for this segment. Oh, man. Okay, we're fine. Oh. See, I'm having these ear crystals are active right now at 10:50 a.m.
They're up and moving.
They're up and moving. They just woke up. I had about 3 episodes. I make it sound so much worse than it is. There you go. Move it however you need to. You good? Cool. There we go.
Thanks.
I call them episodes. They're not really like, I just had a little burst of dizziness, but we're fine now. We're good. Okay. Probate says, "Oh God, this is going to be wild." Here we go.
It's like I talked about your eyebrows.
No, I think that was the most active the text line's ever been on a Saturday. Was when we made fun of my eyebrows, and I just really
they were just like telling you to stop talking
they're like,
about
"Nick, stop talking about it." I don't know. It's not feminine to talk about eyebrows. It can be masculine. You just gotta embrace it. So,
Episode number 4.
Episode number 4. And now a different type of episodes, reality TV. Okay, so Reagan, we only got like 5 or 6 minutes left in this.
Okay.
But I started watching Love Island, the USA, because like there's like South Africa, there's British or UK or whatever versions.
I've seen
as
the
well.
UK version and the Australian version.
Okay. So my deal is that it is the definition of a train wreck that you don't want to walk away from.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like knowing and coming to the fact, like understanding that, yeah, you know what? I actually enjoy watching train wrecks, and I like they sucked me in.
I feel like reality TV shows are like the epitome of like put on a show and the dad's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna watch this," and then like stands
There
from
you
like the
go.
kitchen
That's
and
all it
it's
is.
fully engrossed in it.
That's all it had. That's how I got stuck. That's how I got stuck.
Yep. But then also, Love Island does a really good job of ending every episode on a cliffhanger.
Yep.
So you're just gonna walk away after a cliffhanger?
No, I'm not. 'Cause
Exactly.
I haven't walked away. But no, that's how it started. Is I was watching it, or I was not watching. I was doing some work, and my girlfriend's like, "Hey, we gotta watch. Like, have you seen Love Island?" I was like, "No, I haven't seen it. I don't want to watch it. Like, I'm good." And she's like, "All right, cool. I'll just watch it while you're doing work." And I was like, "All right, cool." And there I was on my laptop, and I looked up, and I couldn't look away.
Yep.
And that's how I got locked in.
Yep.
It was so stupid. I was so mad. But now I also wonder. So like on this Love Island, they can get a text, right?
I got a
They
text.
scream throughout this villa that they're all sitting on or staying at for who knows how long. That like they just scream, "I got a text," and then everybody's like screaming and yelling. Everybody's so excited because they got a text, and that means like a new challenge or something is gonna happen. Whether they're sending somebody home or there's gonna be a recoupling, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they all scream, and I just wonder whether it's like that or whether it's like the way they choose when they choose to couple up with somebody. There's like dramatic pauses, and I just wonder if they're like forced to do that because it doesn't sound normal.
No. But it's for the TV.
I understand that, but if I was on there, and this is why I don't would never want to participate in a reality TV show, is because I'd be like, I'm not gonna be like, and the one I'd like to couple up with is.
I think they freeze and they
And-
just click to something else. I don't think they actually pause.
Man, they do a really good job of editing because it sounds like they're just sitting there.
Do you know how I got invested in Love
How?
Island? Do you know? Okay. His name's Cody Ko on YouTube.
No.
Noel Miller.
No.
Okay. Well, they are like comedians, I
Okay.
guess. And they did this segment while it was only the British Love Island of play the Love Island game. And I watched it in between practices over the summer and when I was in high school with my friends. And then we were like, all right, they're playing this game. We need to see what the actual show's about. And I don't think I've stopped watching it.
This is my first season, and this is what I'll say. Like, I'll probably stop watching it after this year. I'm not gonna watch like season 6. I don't really have any interest in it, like because I don't like. There's a lot of investment that needs to be made into like the people, right? You have to
Yeah.
like enjoy listening to the people talk.
Yeah.
And if the second I hear like an annoying voice or somebody stupid, like I'm just turning it off.
I don't necessarily mind, like, let's say somebody has a quote unquote annoying voice, like that doesn't bother me. It's if they say like a lot of times in a sentence and they're like, "You're like so great," like, and then like,
Oh yeah.
so stuff like
The
that.
the filler words.
But also, so I told you over break that I just finished the new season of Too Hot to Handle.
Mhm.
The thing that gets me is they're so used. So Too Hot to Handle is like you have to form a real connection with somebody
There's
without
no
being
physical contact
Yes.
allowed, and if you do engage in physical contact, you lose money.
from like the grand total.
Yeah.
The thing that gets me is they're so used to relying on their looks that you can tell that all that they talk about in conversation is you're so good looking,
They
and like they don't know how to
struggle.
have a conversation. And I'm
Yes.
like, what are you doing?
They struggle. Big Money, how about Big Money on the text line says, I get enough reality TV watching conference realignment. This is so intriguing and awesome. Hey, Big Money, I'm right there with you, man. All right. Well, Reagan, we got a minute left here. Okay, so your mom is coming to town this week.
Yes.
This weekend for
Today.
1 day.
For 1 day.
And then driving back to Texas.
Yes, because school starts for her next week.
Oh my goodness. That's a long drive to make.
Yep.
For 1 day.
For 1 day.
And you've been cleaning.
I've been cleaning.
What's the plan after you leave here today?
Clean.
All right. What time does she arrive?
Like 2:30.
Okay, so are you gonna have enough time to clean the proper amounts before she arrives?
I don't know if I'll have time to finish my laundry, but I will have time to clean.
At least as long as it's going,
Yeah.
There's shows initiative.
Yeah.
All right, well there you go. Stick around at noon. Bach and the folks from Big Red Esports will be in from 12 to 2. Always thanks to Reagan for hanging out. Shout out to the Leva Show and Bud Steinhorst. All right, take us away, Reagan.
All right. I'm Reagan Hinsey on the deep end, and I will see you next week.
At first,